Mr. Saktiandi.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, the amendments to the bill come at a timely moment at when global financial markets are prone to disruptive forces. As a regional financial hub, this also makes us more susceptible to fallouts from any global financial crisis. With the changes in the US trade policies and its demand to renegotiate pacts signed by the previous government, which have created bouts of insecurity, anything can happen if the talks don't turn out well. So it is prudent for us to shore up the levees before the storm. Increasing the deposit insurance coverage limit from 50,000 to 75,000 per depositor per scheme member is good news for all Singaporean depositors. We are known to have a strong culture to save our money, and I'm aware of people who would open several bank accounts with different banks in order to get their deposits fully covered under the existing scheme. This enhanced policy will give better protection to those depositors. Also, in an aging community, some of the savers are retired seniors, and the protection would certainly give them much comfort. On this note, I would like to also emphasize the importance of communicating the coverage of DI to the elderly so that they understand the span of coverage. This way, they will not be lulled into a sense of complacency and in a crunch find themselves put in a dilemma. But following the increase of the DI coverage, MAS will also raise the premium rates which are charged to banks. My concern is that this additional premium will eventually be passed down to customers down the road. This may take the form of decreased returns to customers or higher costs and premiums for financial products and so forth. So I would like to ask the Minister if MAS takes an oversight of how the banks impose charges on their products and services as a result of this latest move. Next, Mr. Deputy Speaker, in a gig economy, many freelancers and self-employed people are using their personal properties for commercial purposes. By extending the coverage of the Policy Owners Protection Scheme to such properties, these freelancers can have the assurance that they are adequately protected against life's uncertainties. However, in doing so, who bears the additional cost of coverage? And once again, I'll ask, will this result in a rise in premiums? Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, this bill is a clear indication of MAS's resolve to give Singaporeans better financial protection in an era of constant disruptions, and with the expansion of the legal protection for SDIC officers to perform their role in making prompt compensation payments, along with voluntarily winding up as a new trigger for compensation payout, consumers protected under these schemes will experience a shorter waiting time for their money. With these amendments, there is a need to step up on educating the public on these various schemes so consumers can make wise choices and benefit from the available policies. For example, community centres are a good choice for the elderly to be informed about these latest changes as well, in terms of deposit insurance, for example. And as schools start recognizing the importance of imparting financial literacy to students, such government schemes should be shared with students at secondary or tertiary levels. Agents and providers of financial products should also be more proactive in keeping consumers informed of their rights, in particular the latest changes in the deposit insurance scheme and the limits. Sir, I support the bill. Thank you.